Hey everybody, this is Mark the Game Shark here with another chit chat video. Now I know I promised you guys I'd do more chit chat videos, kind of keep you up to date on like what's been going on with me personally as well, and just news of what's going on or whatever that I've been up to. So there's been a lot going on since my last chit chat video. Unfortunately, before I start, I do not have any good news. I'm still unemployed, which kind of sucks, but I'll talk about that later on. And I know I haven't been putting out a whole lot of content. I think my last video I published like 3 weeks ago, which is probably a month now, so which is usually unheard of for me. Usually the longest I'll go without putting up a video is like 2 weeks, but I'll explain everything in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the reason why I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos. Now, I had a job interview coming up for Unisys the beginning of this month in January. So I've been really just focusing on acing this interview. And it was a phone interview, but you should still treat that as a normal interview regardless, because they ask you the same questions usually if it was an in-person interview. So it kind of worked out in my favor because it was in between Christmas and New Year's, so there was like no companies even posting any jobs. So I didn't even bother looking for jobs. I mean, I did look for jobs, but since there wasn't any posted, so I didn't really apply to any jobs. So I was mainly focused with trying to ace this interview, like learning about the company, researching what they do. And I thought I did pretty well on the phone interview. I mean, it was kind of shaky in the beginning, but then I started to get, loosen up. And even one of the questions I responded with, they liked my answer better than what they were expecting the answer to be. So they were like, I like Mark's answer a lot better. So I thought that was good. And then the next day, I gave them my thank you emails, thanking them for the interview and their time. But unfortunately, I have not heard anything back. I was supposed to hear something back the end of that week. I did not. So this week, in the middle of this week, which was like a week from the interview, I emailed the hiring manager and I was like, hey, what's going on with this job? And I haven't heard anything. So really hope that's not a bad thing, but I don't know. I don't want to, didn't want to get my hopes up. So it's kind of sucks. It's very frustrating. I've been unemployed for almost 2 months now, and it's just getting a little ridiculous. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But then I was gonna do a how-to video, because I haven't done one of those since like my old house. I think the last how-to video I did was how to take apart a Game Gear game, if I remember correctly. So speaking of, it was Game Gear related. I was gonna do a how-to video, replacing the battery packs in the Game Gear. Well, I don't have, like I saw, in the last pickups, I think I showed it in my last game pickups, the battery back. They have two, Sega Game Gear Sega made two battery packs for the Game Gear. The battery back, which is the one that you screw in the back and it just plugs in the AC port. And then they have the battery pack, which looks kind of like a pill-shaped thing, and you just like attach it to your pants or whatever, and you just pull the wire and plug it in. So I was doing research. There's really not a whole lot of information on how to replace them. I mean, it's really simple, just cutting the wires of a new battery and splicing it into the connector that plugs into the circuit board and put it together. Boom, you got a brand new battery pack. But I ran into plenty of snags. First one was silly. I was watching a guy replace the one for the battery pack, which is the pill one. And I thought all the battery sizes, it didn't matter what battery size it was. So I go online, order a battery that I thought would be appropriate. It's the same voltage, a higher milliamp, so you get longer battery life, which is nice. So I get this battery and I set up everything, and I'm cutting. So I end up cutting the old battery from the the old battery terminal or the battery cord. I ended up cutting it because you need that wire so it can plug into the circuit board, and you just basically splice the black and red wires together. So so the old battery in the battery pack, you cut as closest to the battery as you can, so that way you have a lot of wire to work with. So I did that. I cut it. So then I take the new battery, and stupid me, I ended up cutting towards the battery, which you're supposed to cut towards the connector, so you have bare wire. So I cut it, and I'm like, fucking idiot. I'm like, now I basically broke the brand new battery. There was like 20 bucks on Amazon. I'm like, fuck. So I was like so pissed. I just sat there for like 10 minutes. It's like, what the fuck do I do? So I respliced the wires together, resoldered them, and I used hot glue as insulator so that they don't touch. So I insulated them, and I was able to, and I ended up cutting the proper ends for the new battery. You're supposed to cut it at the top where the connector is, because you don't need that connector. You can just throw it out. So I did that, and I was like, oh, I don't want to use that one. So I was bummed. I just ordered a new one on Amazon. So another week goes by, and I get ready, do the video, and I'm like, I snip the proper wires. So I splice everything together. You know, I solder the ends together, and I use heat shrink tubing and got it all ready. So I'm gonna put that battery in the battery back, and it doesn't fit. It's like off by this much. And I was like, should I like Dremel it? And I was just going to do that. I didn't want to destroy it. So here I was like, oh, well, maybe the pill one would work. Because I was like, great, now I have these two batteries I spent like $40 on. I'm like, I'm unemployed. I shouldn't be spending this money like fucking like ridiculous like that. So I found the pill one, the pill battery. And they're like usually $10 on eBay, which is not bad. $10 ship. So I ordered one. It's untested. So I go to open it, and here they have a different security bit. It's like it needs kind of like a U-shaped like fork type bit you need to unscrew the 3 screws, security screws. So I went to the hardware store. They didn't have the proper size. Apparently it was like I forget the name of the one, but you need the number 8 bit. So I found one on Amazon. So I ordered one on Amazon. Then I ended up going on vacation with my family. We went down to visit my girlfriend's grandma in Florida. We were gone for from Saturday, and we got back this Thursday. And then it came in the mail, and I was like, oh, great. So I was able to take the battery apart. It's really a pain to take that apart, too. And that battery pack, thankfully, is the right size. I actually put the new battery in, took out the old one, put the new one in, and shut it, and it works. So that battery should be perfect for replacing the pill-shaped ones. So I'll probably buy another one and replace it, maybe sell it refurbished. And it has more amperes per hour, so you have longer battery life. So yeah, hopefully this week I'll be able to film a proper how-to video on the pill-shaped one. And I did do more research, and I found the proper battery you need for the battery back. So probably later on down the road, not right now, but probably later on down the road, I'll go buy that battery and I'll do that video as well. So hopefully those two will be out at some point. Now I want to do another game pickup video. I'm still waiting on some things in the mail, which kind of weird. I ordered a really rare Game Gear game, in which, oddly enough, it's Paperboy. And it was like the only one I saw. And this is like the only game I've ever bought since I'm unemployed, because I don't buy any games. All the games I've been getting, like you see in the game pickups video, was given to me as presents or gifts, rather, or I did trades with Nick at Next Level for these games. But this one's the only one I paid. It was like $5, which, and then, but it was like in like Sweden or Italy. I don't know where, whatever country it was from, but the shipping was like $15. So it was like $20, which is really good because considering it's like impossible to find this game. So I'm stoked to have it. And I just checked my eBay, like the tracking number, and apparently it arrived today, but they sent a notice. I don't know. They sent a notice like yesterday. I was home all day yesterday, and they said like they needed me to sign for it because it's international. And no one knocked on the fucking door. So I'm like, we didn't even get a notice. So I looked at the tracking. It says it's at the post office, ready for pickup. So I just noticed that today, and it was like 5 minutes. It was like, yeah, 5 minutes before it closed. Apparently it was closing today at 12. They close around here, which is fucking stupid. Why doesn't it close at like 2? Fucking bullshit. So, and of course it's like, takes me like 7 minutes drive to get there. I'm like, oh great, I'm going to miss it by 2 minutes. So I'm going to have to just call them on Monday, like first thing, and find out what the fuck's going on. I'll just, because I know they only give you like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and then they ship it the fuck back. I don't know, this guy knows about this. Fuck I do, I paid for the motherfucking thing, you know, like, what the fuck? I swear, the post office is ridiculous. So, hopefully, I can get that on Monday, and there won't be an issue. So, yeah, like I said, earlier, yeah, like last week, earlier this week, like, we went on vacation, and it was like a surprise, because, I didn't know we were going. My girlfriend's like, oh yeah, surprise, I'm gonna take you on vacation, and she paid for the whole thing. I didn't pay for anything, which was cool. And it kind of felt bad, though, because especially, you know, me unemployed and all that. Kind of sucks, but I don't know, it's really, I can't even enjoy, like, anything being unemployed. It really sucks. Like, that's all you're thinking about is, like, trying to get a job, But, I mean, it was alright. I tried to keep my mind off it, but there's only so much, and then you can your mind can wander away from it, and then it goes right back. So then, actually, right before we left for the vacation, I was gonna go on the laptop, you know, looking for jobs and all that, and here the laptop doesn't turn on. I turn it on, and it's like a black screen, and like the control, the caps lock and the num lock buttons the LEDs were blinking. So I looked up, and they said it was like a power surge issue. So they told you like take out the RAM and undo like a bunch of shit and take out the internal battery clock and just wait for like 15 minutes and then hook it back up and it should be good. I did that. Still nothing. Still doesn't work. So I'm like, great. My computer that I was using for doing YouTube and looking for jobs is gone. Well, the good news is since I did my, my YouTuber of the Month video, when I knew it was acting up, I was like, I should back up everything. So luckily I have everything backed up from up until December 5th. But unfortunately, I did not back up my bloopers reels for the last quarter of 2017, so that video will not exist, unfortunately. Because here's why. So, I'm trying to get ahead of myself. So, I bought this on eBay. It's one of those external hard drives to USB drives. I was like, you know what, I'll buy one of these. It was like $12. And I'll get the rest of my YouTube data that I didn't copy down and put it on my external hard drive. So this is the hard drive. I tried it today. It just makes like, it doesn't spin. You can hear it. It's trying to spin. It's like, burr, burr, burr. It's like, makes like weird noises. And yeah, the computer doesn't recognize it. It's like, doesn't even go up to speed to where it can actually read data off of this thing. So I think this may have been the reason why the laptop broke. So, I mean, I'm not going to go out and buy a new hard drive for it because that computer was on its last limb anyway. It's no point. So, I'm just going to have to wait it out until I can get a new laptop. Now, there is a software which you probably will see the banner. I'm gonna do this like edit it with that program. So what I end up doing, I copied my intro and outro and my background music onto my phone, onto the SD card. So I'll just use this program. I might buy it. It's like for like a monthly fee. It's like $5, which really isn't too bad. I was messing around with it. I can do all of my simple shit like cutting videos and moving stuff and putting my intro, putting my outro, and doing like adding like little pop-ups and stuff. That stuff's pretty simple to do on this thing with that program, I mean. So I mean, I'll use that for now, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. Like right now, I still have like the trial, I guess. That's why you can see the banner. I haven't bought it yet, but I figured, you know, I'd do a test run on it. Let me know what do you guys think. Is the banner that it displays, is that like annoying? Should I go and buy the full version so it removes that banner for like a month? It's like $5. I might just do that until I can actually get a new laptop, which I don't know when that's going to be. I'm definitely going to wait for a sale. I can't just go out and buy any old laptop and rank up my my credit, because I'm unemployed. I really got to be smart with my money, unfortunately. So yeah, so that's what's been going on. So I promise I will have more videos. It sucks that my laptop shit the bed, but you know, it is what it is. And it sucks. I actually had one of these things at my old job, but they never gave it to me. They never put it in my boxes they gave me, because I guess they thought that this was the company's, but it was mine. But this one's a lot smaller than the one I had, and it was only $12, so I figured this one's more up to date. I don't know. I don't even know if they update these things. But yeah, I mean, it sucks. I don't even know if it actually works since this hard drive's fucking shot. Oh well. It is what it is, so. So yeah, so hopefully this week I can do my how-to video. I plan to do my another game pickup video. I'll probably publish that next week. And yeah. So stay tuned, guys. And I know videos I haven't been putting out too much videos, but you know, shit happens, you know. Hopefully something good comes along, because this is getting out of hand and very tiring and very stressful. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good night.